3. 2 in the tournament, but 3 in the world. And as I said, the talent that they displayed in the semi-final against the Malaysian pair was quite superb. Really fast, and you look as if they're relaxed, aren't they? That's the incredible thing about this Korean pair. Korean doubles, of course, fantastic reputation worldwide for many, many years. And we will see in a while whether or not the Indonesians here, this is their record in this tournament so far. Round 1, no problems at all against the Nepalese. Against the Japanese, not much more problems after the first game, when Ikeda and Sakamoto folded in the second game. In the quarters, they had a much tougher game. Look at that. 22-20, 25-23 against their Indonesian colleagues as well. And then, as we saw against the other Korean pair, Hwang and Lee, they won in the semis yesterday. Here's how the Koreans, their opponents today, they also had Nepalese in the first round. It's good to see these emerging nations coming to a tournament like this. 8-8 in the first, 16-20. That was much harder against the Indonesians, Riyadi and Gunawan. And then 14-14 against the Japanese. And then, as I mentioned before, Koo and Tan of Malaysia succumbed after taking the first 16-21. It was then 21-16, 21-18. And I must say the supporters have had a little bit of pounding here in the press, talking about patriotism and so on and so on. But there we go. It's a little bit more than a way of life here in Malaysia and Indonesia. This part of the world, badminton is huge, and obviously they expect success. There's our service judge for today, Judith Brosulama from the Philippines, and our umpire is Mr. Go Si Yang. We'll be underway in just a couple of moments. This is the first match of a 5-match timetable today. We've got the men's doubles on court first. Then we have the men's singles. That'll be Chen Jin of China, the reigning All-England champion, and he will be matched up against Korea's Park Sung-hwan. That was a fantastic achievement by Park Sung-hwan to get to the final. Brilliant effort. Then it'll be the women's singles. That'll be Jiang Yanzhao, who's the defending champion, against the youngster Wang Lin. Then we've got the women's doubles, Yang and Zhang versus Cheng and Qian. So that'll be China versus Chinese Taipei. And then 2 Indonesians matched up in the mixed doubles to finish off today. That will be Widianto and Natsir. He comes back on court. Unfortunately, he's got a nice big rest in between. Ladies and gentlemen. And Limpele and Marissa. So, some great badminton action this afternoon. I hope you can stay with us and take it all in. The crowd here, unfortunately, do not have any Malaysians to applaud, but I'm sure they are such fans of badminton, they will really, really enjoy the spectacle in front of them. Let's get underway then. The men's doubles, CandraWijaya, NovaWidianto against JungJaeSung and LeeYongDae. It will be LeeYongDae to serve.
CandraWijaya. Love all, play.
A battle which will definitely be won at the net, I think, because behind the play, they are both very, very strong. Whoever controls the net will control the rallies. Their defenses are amazing. And I tell you, it doesn't matter whether it's on the backhand or the forehand flank. They, generally speaking, are so, so strong. After that win against the Malaysians, I tell you what, there is no doubt at all with that venomous strike there by LeeYongDae. They have huge confidence, these Koreans. And don't forget also that Chandra and Widianto are in a top tournament for the first time. So to get to the final is extraordinary. So CandraWijaya makes his mark with the forehand. And as I said, just below, just in front of the net will be very crucial here. Great defense, still good defense, and now the big hits. Oh, behind, but not for long. 2-all. Oh, the crowd have come for some special stuff, and look at that. Well, anything to get the shuttle back, but LeeYongDae couldn't then contain the next return. Twos.
Service over.
Well, there's not much subtlety about the game at the moment. It's all blast, blast, and everything is extremely frenetic. That's a bit better. You watch out for NovaWidianto's backhand that just crosses the net from the way, way wide of the backhand court.
5-2.
We'll see that before very long, I'm sure. But at 5-2, the Koreans already establishing a pattern. Very, very aggressive. That's a great shot at the net, but picked up. They are absolutely energy personified, the Koreans, but that's a mistake at the net there by Jung. Chandra already, after 8 points, really puffing. This is going to be a huge battle. They're trying to put a big marker down for... Oh, that's long. Oh, what a mistake there. That is a big error at the net by Jung. Look at this, he had a great chance. Missed it. They're putting a big marker down ahead of the Thomas Cup with this doubles pair. Easy. And there are a lot of Indonesian supporters there. A lot of workers in Malaysia who hail from Indonesia, and I'm sure, actually, there's probably a big support for the Indonesians anyway. If the Malaysians can't be there, I guess Indonesia would be the second choice. Whatever, we are being treated to some tap, tap, tapping. I tell you, it looks impressive from distance. You just try and play it close at hand. Look at this, nobody giving quarter. I said it would be a battle at the net, but gosh, it's very, very tight everywhere at the minute. Oh, what a return from Jung. Fantastic network, both teams. This is an excellent rally, the best so far. It's 5-6, but look at that for a pick-up by Jung. And another one. And that's excellent work at the net by the Koreans. JungJaeSung was in control both before and after the shot. That was superb. He is picking up where he left off last time round, and I tell you what, Lee Dong-soo right there will be very pleased with what he's seeing. It's 7-5. Looking for a let. Yeah. And Mr. Go Si-young tells LeeYongDae, come on, get on with it. Don't hold up. You've got to be continuous. Wijaya moved away. There it plays it now, and that's well, it works in favour of the Koreans there at 8-5. There's a lot of kidology, there's a lot of gamesmanship goes here, a lot of psychology in this game as well. It's not just strength of shot, it's strength of will as well, and that one, Widianto makes a good one at the net. Some great cuts as well from the TV crew here. Great job, team, well done. That's long. Well, this is a beautiful hors d'oeuvre to the final day. A men's doubles opener with such talent on show. 19 years old, but he plays with the maturity, I tell you, of one much, much older. And he does. He's very, very emotional as well. He really wears his heart on his sleeve. Then against, I told you it would be a net problem. Widianto generally likes to be at the base. Chandra also likes it there as well. But you see, there's so much pressure coming on that we go to the half at 11-6 in favor of the Koreans. And they are putting pressure on the player at the net, with the result that they're trying very, very hard to keep it tight. And it's not working for the Indonesians at the moment. Maybe the fact that they haven't been together for so long is causing them problems. But look at the body language, it's so, so positive. LeeYongDae encouraging. Fitness will not be a problem either side.
Ready? 11-6. Play.
Crucial couple of points here for Indonesia. They've got to get back into it. They're not.
12-6.
It's too good. It's great control. Now that is where being a little smaller helps.
7-12.
Normally you'd expect the reach to be of great benefit, but on this occasion JungJaeSung just had to bend his knees a fraction to get a good angle on that shot. And another one there from Jae-sung, who's much taller, much rangier, much bigger reach. Using all their attributes to great effect at the moment. And another mistake from Pete. That's where he loves to be, and it's pressure at the moment for the Indonesians. Widianto trying to get some action. It's not happening. It's 14-7. Korean defense is too strong and their attack is absolutely irrepressible. Look at this. Wow, the crowd love it. So do I. Look at that for a pickup. Wow, Korea. The most beautiful shot I ever saw. Korea. Ha ha. Fantastic. 15-7. What a rally. That just shows they are absolutely determined to hold their ground, giving no quarter at all. This is fun. And another one. What a shot there. Still in play. In the end, it was just a little bit too difficult to control by Jung. But it's about time the Indonesians got some action going. It is really tough now at 8:15. My goodness. Wow. They've been hit by a Korean juggernaut. Absolutely impressive beyond imagination at the moment. Only third in the world, but absolutely superb. And look at that for a shot from Jung. He is raging at the moment. Look at this. A long service. And the placement there was stunning. 16-8. It's long.
Service over.
Great
9-16.
anticipation of the error. Good judgment. CandraWijaya, really, there's no time to gather any kind of thoughts or strategy, is there? It's all absolutely all-out action. And I tell you, the Indonesian bench looking very, very worried. Vocal and animated action on the other side. They are determined to take this title. The men's doubles traditionally won. Well, in fact, the last Koreans to win were Kim Dong-moon and
9-16.
Ra Kyung-min in 2004. So the last 3 years it's been won by Indonesia, sorry, Thailand, Indonesia and China.
Service over. 17-9.
Now I have to make an apology there. I was looking at the mixed doubles line. It's actually, it's quite a time. It's 2003. 2003 since they won it. And guess what? The guy sitting on the bench, LeeYongDae, was part of that team. It was LeeYongDae with JungJaeSung back in 2003. They won it. And correction of that, it was, of course,
Service over.
Chung and Lee,
10,
who won it the last 2 years for Malaysia. Marcus Kido and Hendra Setiawan won it back in 2005, and Widianto and Haryanto won in 2004. So it's 5 years since the Koreans won this particular championship. It's 1910.
Service over. 11-19.
Well, the way they're performing at the moment, they are going to be a big, big force to reckon with later in the year in Beijing. It's a lovely touch there for 12. They need to really put a bit of pressure on here now, despite the fact that they're going to lose this game. That was long, it was beautifully left. Tremendous swerve and wave away by Widianto to leave it. That's too good. Wow. Really impressive, that shot. It's 14-19. What a pickup. And then Wijaya comes in with the kill at the net. Couple more will get them thinking, put a bit of pressure on. It's too good, this. This is absolutely excellent. It's short of the net. It's 2014, but it's great stuff. Fabulous badminton. Look at that. Absolutely impossible shot to get back. Widianto had a good go, missed it. It's game point. The reflex skills are just extraordinary. Amazing. Well left.
Service over.
It's 15-20. Again, there's no way. Well, he's enjoying himself, isn't he? There's no way that they're going to win this game, but they're making a statement that they can be competitive. LeeYongDae and JungJaeSung are unbelievably fit. But mental pressure is another thing. That's in on the line. Woo! JungJaeSung was just about to celebrate the first game. It's in. 4 points the difference, but still 4 game points. Widianto has a reputation for being absolutely brilliant and occasionally losing just a little bit of concentration. He tries impossible shots. At the moment, they're both having to dig really, really deep here to stay in this game. Mr. Go Si-young allows them a little bit of a towel down after that exhausting rally. 16-20. Wouldn't it be something if they could drag it back to square? But it's still 4 game points. It's going to be really tough for Indonesia. It's in, and that is 21-16 in this, the final of the men's doubles, the opening match here in Johor Bahru. Yonex Sunrise Badminton Asia Championships 2008. First game goes to Korea. Chung and Lee in absolutely irresistible form at the start of this match. Let's have a look at the score. 21-16. Great stuff. The Koreans will be really pleased with the fact that they have representatives in the final in the first two matches today, the men's doubles and the men's singles. That's a fabulous achievement. They had a problem with the women's doubles where they were hoping to come through. There was a withdrawal there through injury, but it's a big achievement in this last match of the pre-qualifiers for Beijing, so the last tournament. The arrival of some VIPs who will, I'm sure, be making presentations at the end. I think we're having the presentation at the end of each match. Lots of dollars at stake as well. Just have a look. How much are these guys fighting for? The winner of the men's doubles is $8,500 US.
Second game.
Okay, here we go. The dominance of the speed and the aggression of Jung and Lee. Can it continue? Again, it's brilliant defense. Widianto and Wijaya have not played together in a tournament before, but by golly, they've got some great understanding and some wonderful doubles defending. The Koreans know how to defend as well, don't they? They're energy-sapping rallies, these. Particularly for the guy at the back. Wijaya is really having to work very, very hard to get a point. Look at this. Fantastic stuff. The Koreans just standing their ground, side by side, not giving up any quarter here. Now they put the attack in and Jung makes it. That is stunning. Great work from the Koreans, taking everything that Wijaya could throw from the baseline and then coming up in the end. I mean, there's nothing to him. He's such a small guy, but what a power and timing there. Look at that. Is he blowing? Has he worked? Oh, dear, oh dear. It's very, very impressive. 1-1, and Jung has the serve. That's short. Well, it's good, really, really good stuff that the crowd are getting into the spirit of this. They've got no Malaysians on show, but they love this game with a passion. Oh no! Outrageous! Outrageous! Did I say love it? Oh dear! Jung makes it in the end. That was quite stunning. What a pickup there from Widianto round the back. How many times have we seen that? Just look at this reflex. Look at this reflex coming up. Well, we couldn't quite see it there. That was the final point. But gosh, stunning. 2-2. JungJae serving. Better. Well, Nova went to pick it up. Widianto at the front of the net, but it was Wijaya who came in with a big hit there that Lee couldn't control. 3-2, and the Indonesian crowd making themselves heard. The gladiators of the badminton game are really putting on a great show. That's 4-2. Widianto dominating the net there. Look at this. It wasn't a great shot, I must say. Jung just looks away with disappointment. He knew he'd blown it there. That's another big shot from Wijaya this time. Well, there's no time to grab breath. It's frenetic stuff. Brilliant. What a shot there. He just closed the racket head, just gave it absolute grief, that shuttle. Fastest racket game in the world.
It's over. 6-3.
Fastest accredited at the moment, I think, to Fu from China, doubles exponent, 330k, and LeeYongDae there. Suddenly, from that first game where everything went well for them, they were confident, they were coming forward aggressively, some great defence by Wijaya and Widianto has put a bit of pressure on, and that was a snatch from YongDae. No good, it's 7-3. Ooh, close. It was so close. He tried to play this, yeah, and he missed, and he apologises. Watch this. He goes back and says, sorry about that. It's in.
5-7.
Well, I haven't mentioned the drift that's high up in the stadium here. I've got a drift from left to right on my shoulder, and I've got a position that is similar to the overview camera. So you would assume it's coming from the left side as we look at the overview. Maybe a little bit in the faces of the Koreans. But they're doing well now to come back 6-7. No way. It's dead. Indonesia. I suppose it would be Indonesia Bule. We had Malaysia Bule most of the tournament. Widianto, he doesn't mess around, does he? Well, this is a great atmosphere and a match befitting a final. It's intense. YongDae, the 19-year-old, is impressive. NovaWidianto will have the service. And Widianto at 30. He will be, in fact, 31 in October from Klaten in central Java. Serves again. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Jung.
7-9.
So difficult to get the placement, but that was perfect. And again, he's there, absolutely controlling the net. And then a sponsors group coming in from the various factories, I suppose, that are in this part of Malaysia, the southern part of Malaysia, right next to Singapore, Johor Bahru. 9-all. Oh. Little dummy held off the shot there a little bit. Now it's just calming down a bit, isn't it? Just a little bit. There's a lot of action here. Big, big rally, and it's out! Down the middle from Wijaya is long, and it's 10-9 to Korea. It's a great rally. There's so much action here. The best of men's badminton. Well, it was, in fact, it was Widianto put it long. I'm sorry, Mr. Wijaya. I blamed you for it. Lee can't believe he made that error. 10-all. Well, for the sake of the entertainment, I think we would love to see a third and rubber game. Don't forget, this Indonesian pair have not played any competitive men's doubles together. They're in this final. It's the first competition they've teamed up. They're trying to make a statement ahead of the Thomas Cup to be held in Jakarta. Well, we go to the break in the second game, and it's a fascinating battle. Neither team really gaining the upper hand in this. At the moment, Korea have the ascendancy. There's a few going here, and then it finishes off. Finishes off with a smash from Widianto that went down. There you go, the score. The drummers, the cymbal bangers, the yonics clappers are all there, adding to the excitement. Right, a big job here for the Indonesians. They must get a couple of points here at the restart after the break. That's a good start. That's a good start.
11-all.
Wijaya did well at the net, and it's now Widianto with the responsibility of trying to thwart YongDae at the net. He is so aggressive. Did I say aggressive? Sometimes I get it right. You could tell, even from the service, that he was absolutely over the top of everything. He's such a threatening presence. He's big, he's athletic, and he's won the serve back again. 12-11. Out of court. This one will go to the wire. Wijaya setting himself. He's against Jung and he plays a long service. It comes off. Now can he win the point? No, he can't. It's long.
13-12.
YongDae will serve it. He's got Wijaya to receive. Jung makes a mess of that. That's very uncharacteristic. The nerves may be just creeping in here a little bit. Lots of tension out there, lots of determination all round. Oh, off the net and over. It's 14-13 Korea. LeeYongDae just a little bit lucky with that, but it wins the approval of Lee Dong-soo out on the touchline. Well, if you can touch the tape and put it over, it's the best shot in the book, isn't it? He's just got that swagger, isn't it? That swagger of a champion. Good-looking guy, very, very solid, tremendously athletic, and just 19 years old. Well, I'm in Korea as of Wednesday. If they manage to pull off a double and Park wins as well as this pair, it will be the talk of the town, I can tell you. It's out. It's 15-13. It is a very, very important gap. It takes the pressure off Korea just a little bit. They can now play with a much more freedom. Oh, wow. Big, big hit there from Wijaya. Just keep in touch. Great shot. Must be there. It's leveled up at 15-all. JungJaeSung and LeeYongDae have been winners this year at the Wilson Swiss Open Super Series. The Yonex All England they won in tremendous style. They were runners-up in the Yonex German, quarter-finalists in the Korea Super Series. They have been making improvements all the time throughout their career. They won the Yonex Korean Open in January that I had the privilege of commentating on, and I'm a big, big fan of these Koreans. There's no doubt at all, they're exciting to watch. They give a huge, huge impetus to the game because of that excitement. And the Indonesians at the moment are hanging in. They don't have any record together, but individually, they have extraordinary experience. Just looking down, Wijaya has been a runner-up in the Hong Kong Super Series. That was last December. Semi-finalist in India this year. Quarter-finalist in that Wilson Swiss. The winner of the Yonex Open in Japan in 2006, and lots of winners' credentials. The China Open, the Korea Open, the Indonesian Open back in 2006 and 2005. So, tremendous experience on the Indonesian side, but can they now bring that experience to bear on the young Turks from Korea? It's difficult to resist that exuberance and energy and aggression, isn't it? LeeYongDae cuts it out and cuts it down. 18-16. Problems there, absolutely. In fact, Wijaya had no chance because Widianto was stretching out wide. He couldn't control it. It's 19-16 and it's looking very much like another victory here for the Koreans. Really tough here for Indonesia as the pressure comes on. It's JungJaeSung who finishes it, and that is now match point, 4 match points in fact to the Korean pair, and really I think it's no more than they deserve. They have just had more class, more style, more impetus, and I think at the end more determination as well. Not yet. Maybe they'll make me eat my words. Mahaf if that happens. Oh, there is a little bit of a towel down break. I don't know who's called that. Probably the Koreans, to be quite honest, because the momentum just a little bit was back with Indonesia. There is a man who won this 5 years ago, this men's doubles here. Well, it wasn't actually here. I'll tell you where it was in just a couple of seconds when I get through my notes, but it certainly was this event. And another point there for Indonesia, 18-20. Wow, this is very, very interesting. If Indonesia can pick up another one, put more pressure on. In fact, 5 years ago, it was in Jakarta. Wow, how ironic that would be. Still, 2 match points to the Koreans. That's it! They have won it! They celebrate down on their knees. That is a fantastic achievement. Tremendous effort there by the youngsters from Korea. They have definitely put down a marker, not only for the Beijing Olympics, but also for the Thomas Cup as well. It is a fabulous achievement. They've won it in 2. It was exciting, all-action stuff. This men's doubles now has finished with a victory for Korea by 2 games to love. Here's the score. Ooh, LeeYongDae, just all-out action. It was tough there, Widianto couldn't quite get it back, but here's action shots from throughout the match. And the score will come up in just a couple of moments. We will have also the presentations in a couple of minutes as well. It was a fabulous match, and that was the final moment as Lee goes back on his back, and that is intense pleasure. Well done, Korea. The first one coming up after this will be the prize presentation, followed immediately by a China versus Korea men's singles match. Let's have a look at the score then. 2-love it was. There it is. 21-16, 21-18. LeeYongDae and JungJaeSung have won the men's doubles. Smiles there, particularly from Jung.
untuk menjemput dan mengiringi yang dihormati
The way in which
Dr.
they
Kang
disposed
Jung,
of
Presiden
Kiat
Badminton
and Tan Boon
Federation,
Yong,
untuk menyampaikan hadiah dan juga
really
hadiah
was
kepada para
very,
pemenang.
very
Dengan
impressive.
segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Men's doubles, your next Sunrise Badminton Asia Championships 2008. Runners-up from Indonesia, CandraWijaya, NovaWidianto.
Okay, the runners-up then in this men's doubles competition. $4,750 will go their way. And they're no world ranking because they haven't played together before, but getting a silver medal in this competition. The Asian Badminton Championship is a tremendous effort there, and I tell you, anybody that plays against them in the Thomas Cup in Jakarta in a couple of weeks' time will know that they have to be wary. It is a fantastic achievement, but in the end, it wasn't good enough to take that gold medal. Great effort, but in the end, lots of colour, lots of smiles, but I tell you what, the biggest smile is reserved here for this pair.
From Korea,
The Koreans, JungJaeSung and
LeeYongDae.
LeeYongDae. What a year they're having. No one would bet against them taking the gold medal in Beijing either. I tell you, they are in unbelievable form at the moment. Jung, look how tall he is. He's very, very short, but wow, what power. We all know about the 19-year-old. LeeYongDae, what he can achieve, he is just something. He's got Hollywood good looks, he's got unbelievable athletic ability, and he intimidates the opposition. $8,500 is theirs, and the beautiful orchid bouquet as well. The medal is round their necks, and I tell you, they will celebrate that. It's a fabulous achievement. Not for 5 years have the Koreans won this men's double, so this is a very, very important time for Lee Dong-soo as well. He is the coach, and he's the one that won it last time for Korea. So a tremendous effort there in the men's doubles. Lee Dong-soo partnered JungJaeSung on that occasion, but that is a brilliant way to open this finals day here in Johor Bahru. The winners then of the men's doubles, LeeYongDae and JungJaeSung of Korea. 2-love against the Indonesians. In just a while, we've got Korea's Park Sung-won coming up to play against China's Chanpionships. I hope you can stay with us for that men's singles.